Welcome to Two Guys, Three Crowns, the podcast that talks about what it's really like to live in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm Sean, and with my fellow American Rodney, we break down the good, the bad, and the just plain weird. It's quite the journey, so join us for the ride. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Hello, Mr. Ambassador.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Oh man, I thought that you were bringing like the election thingamabob in, but no. Okay.
No, we're done with that. Get that out of here. That's over.
Yes,
we have a somewhat fictitious government official in the house right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, for those of our followers who are over here in Sweden and our religious followers of our Instagram will know, Mr. Rodney was in a television comedy series representing an ambassador of the United States to Sweden, and he was giving out medals to people. It was craziness up in here. And let me tell you, the wildest thing about that whole segment was that tie.
Oh yeah, the USA, the flag tie.
You couldn't fit more American flag on that tie. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to convince them. I'm like, hey, I got the USA boxers too. I got the USA boxers. They're like, no, tie's fine. The tie is fine. And the funny little story about the tie is this is season number 2 of Dips. And
so Dips, what is Dips? What's the concept? Because I've never heard of it until you got this gig, which I've known about for months, right? But waiting till the episode came out.
Right. So it is, I'm going to say the Department of Foreign Affairs, like the Swedish Department of Foreign Affairs. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the 3 main characters in it, it's kind of hard to explain. It's
kind of like an Office version of the Foreign Affairs, or like what's the other thing, Parks and Rec.
Yeah, and they're kind of klutzy. They all have these really.
When I was watching the clips, it definitely had a certain Christopher Guest sort of sensibility to everything, like a Spinal Tap or Best in Show kind of thing. Like after Rodney gives out the medals to the 3 individuals, you can already tell they didn't kill whatever terrorists they were supposed to kill. And the best was the Americans are talking to one of the women actresses. And they're like, yeah, well, there you go. And then she's like, there I went. I'm like, wrong Google Translate, but I like it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had 2 days of filming for that episode. Wow. And it's actually, I'm going to say a year ago. We actually filmed it about a year ago, and this is season number 2. Mm-hmm. Season number 1, I got contacted and basically was kind of a wallflower in season 1. Mm-hmm. I just kind of sat, but they remembered the tie because I had brought like four or five different ties, and they were like, yeah, you definitely got to wear that one.
Oh yeah.
So I brought it with me again this time. And the tie, they were like, yeah, you definitely got to wear the tie.
Definitely got to wear the tie.
Yeah, but it was 2 days of filming. It's a lot of fun. I mean, people that have done this type of work, being an extra or being involved, you realize that there's a ton of waiting.
Yeah.
It's like waiting, and they book you for, this was 2 days, so from goodness knows when in the morning until they felt confident and let us go. But it's long days.
Oh yeah.
But it was also funny because we were a group of maybe 5 expat Americans.
That's cool.
That typically, I guess we're like the go-to, if you were like, oh, call the American people. And it's really funny because you can definitely, our personalities were coming out. It was really hard to, on something like that, they just want you to do what it is you're supposed to do.
Right.
You're in here to do that. But I mean, you give an American downtime, we were singing like the Brady Bunch theme, and we had all kinds of stuff. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
a couple of people that contacted me after they saw my little scene were, "You were so serious." They're like, "I've never seen you that serious."
I would
before.
say that you definitely got the timbre, the kind of tone of a U.S. ambassador to Sweden.
Yeah,
like way too serious, and then all the Swedes are sitting around like, well, "Get a load of this guy."
Well, and I mean because it's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
So you automatically want to like be comedic, but that's not the thing. You got three people that are supposed to be the comedians or the funny part, which means that everybody else has to like stick within there. You got to stick in your lane and
for sure, play your part.
Yeah, but that was that was fun. It was a long time in the wait. I mean, waiting a year for that too.
Well, especially with COVID too, that kind of delays everything. But editing takes a long time, man. That's where you rack up all the costs and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, but it was good fun. It was definitely good fun. I talked to my mom yesterday, and I had a debate. Okay, this is my my transition from one topic, the dips topic, into this thing with my mom, and it is because of the facial hair. So,
oh boy,
before they called to be on the dips episode, I'm picking out. I'm like, I hope I sure fit in this suit. I'm like looking at
worn this suit in a while, pre-COVID days.
Hey, if they would have said, "Hey, Rodney, can you show up in sweats?" I would have been like, "Oh, yeah, I'll just come right now."
Oh yeah, I've got options for days for you people.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, "You want Dorito crumbs on it, or do you want the sweats with the?" So I'm going through my closet. I find the suit. I get into it. I'm like, thank goodness. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, do I shave? Do I not shave? Because I had a goatee at the time, and I ended up shaving clean.
Yeah, good call.
For the
ambassador,
for the role.
Good call.
And a couple of the other extras, American extras that I was working with, a couple of them had beards, and stuff. But anyway, I went clean, which has me segue into this thing with my mom. So I am on this video call with my mom yesterday, and she is all of a sudden out of the blue, actually for the second day in a row, she's like, "What's that on your lip?" And I'm like,
"You got a grease stain up there."
I was like, "Mom, what's going on there?" I'm telling her, I was like, "You went in, you listened to the episode, we're doing Movember." She's like, "Okay, because it doesn't look very nice." And I was like, "Well, Mom, we're doing it. We're trying to raise funds. It's Movember. I only have to do." She's like, "Okay, let me see. November. Okay, so just a couple more weeks." And I was like, "Yeah, just a couple, like 2 more weeks." And then,
well, hey, if she wants you to see you shave that thing off, she should convince her friends to donate money to the campaign. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's what.
Help us get rid of these things sooner.
But you know how it is too, because as soon as a parent tells you to do something, now all of a sudden, like, oh man, I am gonna grow the biggest mustache. So every time I video call with my mom, I'm gonna be like pushing it down so that I can see her on the video camera. I'm thinking of just going.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to do the waxed handlebar kind of thing.
Yeah, and for Mom, I'll probably like wax one side up and then one side down. Just to be
hey, if you can rock that thing, go for it. I've seen, especially like, I saw like the other day, he must have been in his 70s. He had like all gray or white hair and all that stuff. But his beard and mustache game was on point. He had like the long beard off the chin. Not too long, not obscene, but little beard hanging down. The sides nice and tight. And then he had like the waxed little mustache kind of thing going. I'm like, that's a good looking dude right there. He knows what he's doing.
Like props.
Meanwhile, I'm like just completely wild man over here. Wild man not developed.
That guy was looking at you going, "Hey, bro."
"Excuse me, young Padawan. You must learn the ways of the beard Jedi."
Yes. No, but I mean the mustache thing is going in. I had somebody comment that they thought it looked a little funky. Not funky. I mean, a mustache is what a mustache is, but they said it would be nice if you grew it down a little bit on the sides, because right now it's just kind of perched evenly. So I'm going a little bit of extra on the side. So I'm kind of going towards the handlebar Fu Manchu thing. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, so I have a listener submitted question for us.
What?
Dun, dun,
Really?
dun, dun. Coming straight into your ear holes from Cindy in Virginia. She wants to know, has Rodney ever heard of a swine apple? Swine as in pig, apple as in the fruit. Swine apple.
Okay, I saw something. I thought
there's no way he's going to have any idea what.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna take a stab at this one, and I might be way out in my outrigger canoe rowing in the wrong direction, but I'm gonna say that it is. Let's see. It's a pineapple wrapped in ham and barbecued.
You were so close. I don't know how you... Is this a Hawaiian thing? That's what I asked when this came in. I'm like, what is this? Right. What is it? I don't even know what a swine apple... Apparently, a swine apple is a peeled pineapple stuffed with cooked pork ribs.
Oh,
and the pineapple is then wrapped in bacon. And then it's probably barbecued.
I forgot the stuffing part. I thought that it was...
What is this? This is like Hawaiian turducken.
No, it was because it started popping up on Facebook. I saw like a friend of mine back in the Bay Area, and I can't remember what holiday it was because every holiday is a barbecue holiday. But hey, I got to tell you, it is not a pretty thing. It is not a pretty thing. You know, I mean, like beer can chicken has kind of this dancing chicken thing.
Beer can chicken is so good,
right? But it has a good look to it. But that swine apple thing is, man, it is not a sexy barbecue deal.
When I read the description too, I was like, I'm sure there has to be the down budget version where you just take the can of pineapple, where it's like the rings. Yeah. And then take it out of the can and stick Spam through the middle of it. Into the middle. I'm like, there's got to be that down version kind of thing.
There's got to be that quickie option. It's like and
then throw it in the microwave.
It's like the hula hoop Spam chicken. It's like a ring of pineapple that you carve the Spam into a. It's funny because when you first said it, I'm like, wait a minute, and then I had to break it down. But yeah, Again, I had seen it, and usually I'm tempted to try stuff. I'm really tempted. I see somebody do something on the grill, and I'm like, hey, I can do that. But when I watched the YouTube video on how they did this pineapple thing, yeah. Well, that was cool. That was a cool question.
I'm like tempted to like go look up the pictures now. We'll have to put a link to some of the pictures in the description of the episode.
Oh, absolutely. My hesitation with that is just the sweetness of the pineapple.
Oh yeah,
because pineapple is so sweet. You know that teriyaki is my go-to when it comes to barbecue. It's like teriyaki beef, teriyaki chicken. I tried to do teriyaki ribs pork ribs one time.
No go.
No, it wasn't having it. There's something about the sweetness and the meat that just did not. Those two did not play well together. But now
pineapple is great for like cheap cuts of like super fibrous, very tough meat because there's like an enzyme in the core that makes everything super tender when you cook it.
Right.
But then you take the pineapple out before you cook everything. Once you get to cooked pineapple, it's like it's not bad, but it's I can pass on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the pineapple on the pizza thing. I can see how people like it, but
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, maybe I'll do it, but it seemed like a lot of work, and it is one big ass piece of meal too. I mean, think about the size of the pineapples at least that I saw. They're big pineapples, and you're jamming them full of ribs.
Pineapple is pineapple. What is big pineapple, small pineapple?
Well, it was a big. It was kind of a jumbalicious pineapple. The one that I saw But think what it's not like they stick 2 ribs in there unless they're chicken ribs, but you're stuffing it and I don't know. It was, it didn't do it for me. I didn't like run to the store. Plus like a Swedish mini pineapple. Man, what am I going to do with that?
Well, yeah. The thing is half ripe. It's never going to ripen the full way. That's like all those fruits from like Brazil or Hawaii or Peru or stuff like that. Like the mangoes that we get here.
Right.
They'll be like slightly orange. You're waiting for them to like turn fully orange so you can eat them. And then they go bad and they're still green. You're like, I don't know if you know how it works here, but it's supposed to ripen.
Hey, avocados. Why are avocados so hard to like get a perfect avocado?
Oh, because you don't even tell me. You have like a 18-hour window to get avocados.
I think it's like 18 minutes. You have like 18 minutes to find
hard
but
for weeks.
Before, and then it's like ba-bang.
And then it's black on the inside.
Right.
It's like, God.
Yeah. And I'm not a patient because you have to plan ahead, right? You have to put it in a brown paper bag, leave it on the counter until it gets to the point.
What I do, I go straight to the it's either the 2-pack or the 3-pack that they sell in the grocery stores here. Never get the
ready
net.
Ones.
The net is horrible. The avocados are too small. They're all different stages of ripeness. It's awful. You got to get the 2-pack or the 3-pack that has the little like egg carton thing to hold them all, and then it's like in the plastic.
Right.
That's how you got to go with the avocado.
And is that ready? Mugen. It's like Mugen avocado. Or...
If you go to the store, you'll find one that's ready.
Okay.
Or they're both ready, or one, like you can find one that suits your needs. Like, oh, there's one of the 3 is ready right now, and then I can save the 2 for this dish that I'm going to do later in the week. When you're ordering, all bets are off. They're going to pick the worst produce in that pile and then be like, here you go, put it on the truck for this guy.
Hey, how many avocados do you think sushi restaurants go through to get like nice avocados? They got to go through like a...
Gotta be over here. It's got to be tons, because like California, like in the States in general, if like you're near a major city kind of thing,
right?
Then you're getting, like, you can see when you're getting the box of avocados, just picking it up, you know which one's good.
Yeah,
but that has to be like the nice green. Like half of sushi is seeing the art of it, right?
The avocado, yeah. Because to me, I've really tried to become a good avocado picker, but I'm still like maybe 1 out of 3.
Oh yeah.
I buy 3 so that hopefully 1 is going to be good.
Yeah. Well, that's like the bananas here too. The bananas, they're half the side is yellow and then the other half is like bright green, and you're like, I don't even know you're having an identity crisis as a banana bunch. Like, you got to figure yourself out. I can't get involved in this kind of a relationship with all that going on.
Dude, like, you don't. The banana split. Absolutely.
But speaking of complicated food preparation, we got the big day coming up. The big turkey day coming up. Do you have a menu yet? Are you thinking that you got some ideas? Are you celebrating? What do you think? What do you got going on?
I don't know, man. I'm not as excited as I was last year. Last year I was really excited.
Oh yeah,
about Thanksgiving. Yeah, this year I don't know. I'm just not feeling the Thanksgiving vibe right now. Maybe turkey sandwich. Maybe like a turkey sandwich.
As usual, I got to go all out.
Okay,
I got to do that thing. Well, we have a friend who's she just had her first child, and she's a single mom, as it were. So we've invited her over to like have a little relaxed thing. Bring the dog, which is like double good for me,
Yeah.
Play with the dog, have some good food. So I got to order the turkey soon, and gonna have some green beans going, homemade stuffing, like real stuffing, not the Stouffer stuff. Got to go from scratch.
Now, are you talking like starting with croutons and like bouillon?
No, probably just start with bread rather than croutons.
Okay.
I'm not going to go quite to that step.
Okay. How about sweet potatoes?
Doing normal mashed potatoes with gravy from the turkey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the best.
Oh yeah. So it's going to be a long ass day for me, but it's so worth it in the end.
But you're doing the whole turkey.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Got to. But I have this, back in the day in Sweden, we used to have this in our old place before we moved. We had this massive, like, I've never seen a fridge so big in Europe. Like it looked like two fridges sitting next to each other. One was a freezer and one was a normal fridge. So you had all this space. You could order the turkey ahead of time and like had space for it in there. It was crazy. And now we're back to like the fridge on top, freezer on the bottom, and there's no room for anything. You can't even put a beer upright in the fridge because of all the shelves and all that. So
yeah, where do you put the turkey? You're going to get the turkey like close enough to Thanksgiving where you don't have to refrigerate it, right?
So I'm going to refrigerate it to defrost it because they'll all come frozen. But then I have to figure out, I'm going to have to like deconstruct half the fridge and then have everything. It's going to be like Tetris, food Tetris.
Yeah.
To like move the shelves around and get everything to fit and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, you might have to like start stuffing milk into the turkey orifice just to like make space for.
That's not a bad idea.
How about a pineapple?
Yeah, stuff some pork ribs into a pineapple.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
does that include the bones? I have so many questions. I just can't with that one.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think I've ever done like a whole turkey.
Never done a whole turkey? Oh. Mm-mm. Well, I got to tell you, it's not Thanksgiving or Christmas time if you haven't seen the Gordon Ramsay Christmas special. That'll get you in the mood to cook some turkey.
I love turkey when I like going to other people's houses that are really good at doing turkey and, having like partaking in that meal. But I've seen so many like turkey nightmares. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I would be a little, and then, the secrets with putting the stuffy between the skin and the.
Yeah, but it's so worth it. Like a giant turkey.
Hey, but by day five gets a little.
Yeah, but then by that point you have soup and you have all sorts of other crazy stuff.
Turkey neck soup.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, are you going to do a pecan pie? I know that you had mentioned pecan pie.
I'm going to try to do the pecan pie. I'm going to go for it.
Nice.
Just got to see if they I don't really want to do the crust myself. That's being a little bit too ambitious,
Okay.
I need like to find the pie in the tin already. And in the States, that's not a big deal. You can walk into the bodega on the street and they're going to have like a pie crust in a tin. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like a Sara Lee or something like that. Here in Sweden, that's like finding dryer sheets,
That's like...
They're like, what? Crust already made?
Yeah,
what are you, crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll give you cancer, Like, get out of here.
I told you I had seen Charles had put up something about they have graham crackers now. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm tempted to maybe think about doing like a cheesecake with a graham cracker. Oh. Maybe I'll do that and stare at a picture of a turkey while that'll be my Thanksgiving. That'll be my Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. I mean, key lime pie, start a new tradition, What the heck?
Now, you can't do key lime pie without key limes. I'm sorry. And you ain't getting those things in Sweden.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I've had real key lime pie from Key West. It's a different thing.
Okay. Well, how about like a Stockholm lime pie?
Now we're talking. No. Now I can get behind your idea. Or key lime-esque pie,
There we go. Yeah. Cheesecake.
My God, I can't even remember how long it's been since I had a cheesecake.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
No, calm down now. Calm down.
Oh, nice. Hey, do you guys have Disney? Do you guys have Disney Plus?
No, we're still holding out.
Okay.
We've been starting to watch the Christmas movies. Like today we put on Polar Express because it's animated for Dylan kind of thing.
Classic.
But he's like with cartoons, it's 10, maybe 20 minutes, and then he's running around the house. But you can't change the channel Because then if you change
they
the
don't notice.
channel, then he's
Right.
going to notice. He's going to come
Yeah.
over, grab the remote, and be like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like this. So you have to leave the cartoons on so he can, like, you know, come at it like tapas. Go play in his room, then come back, be like, oh, what's going on? Okay, it's still the same thing.
Yeah. No, we. I went ahead and dove in and got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we
Reviews?
are.
How is it?
It's pretty awesome. I think it's half price right now. I got like this thing from Apple, like a note from Apple going
About Disney?
Yeah, because it's like part of. It's like no. Wait a minute. Is it Disney? It might be Apple. It might be Apple TV. It might be. Well, somebody is discounting me half price for like
you
the
signed up for.
Yeah, I mean everything. We have so many channels right now, and Lynn was like, "Do you want to watch anything on any of these?" And when I scroll on the Apple menu, I find stuff. I'm like, "Oh yeah, hey, we got that too." But back to Disney, we are in that Marvel. We're still doing Marvel movies,
Oh, yeah.
and we watched Iron Man 3 last night.
For me, that's the one that makes the least amount of sense of all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, there was definitely some Iron Men in that movie, though. There was just like it was a. But we're also checking out the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's the big one. Man, huh?
So that's the thing where we, you know, when we have like 50 minutes, we'll sneak in an episode of that. And last year, I took notice. I knew that like these little baby Yoda things were popping up all over the place. Mm-hmm. But now I'm actually like when I see him, I'm like, oh, we got to get that Christmas ornament. You know, it pops up on Instagram. I'm like, look, you got a baby Yoda Christmas ornament. Baby Yoda T-shirts, Baby Yoda. But no, it's packed full of good movies. I mean, Disney has so many good movies. We all think animation, you know, but between all the Marvel movies and all the other, I think
they did Remember the Titans and stuff.
I
like
was
that,
just gonna
didn't they?
say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah.
That's classic Denzel. Like
Yeah.
pre-training day when he was still had to be the good guy all the time.
but
so good.
he was still really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we have that, and that's been kind of our go-to. Mandalorian. Yes, sir.
Now you got to get the Baby Yoda ornament, but do you guys do fake trees or do you do real trees?
We do the real fake tree. We got
It's real fake. Pipe cleaners and everything.
no, I mean, we did real trees like when the kids were really little. But nah, no, we do. I mean, we found a tree, and it's so dang dark in this country for the next 5 months. So whether it's a real tree, I mean, except in the smell, of course, of a nice
Yeah.
tree. But
that's the
our
thing.
place is pretty small, you know, and
Yeah.
deciding instead of like going out and like picking and vacuum cleaning and stuff like that, it's like I run out, I get our tree box, I come in, I put the tree together, we decorate the tree.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, so that's what we have going on.
Dylan is of that age where it's kind of like having a dog or a cat in the house. Like he'll pull the whole tree over.
Oh yeah.
If you give him something that large.
Yeah. And then watering, right? I mean, you got to I mean, a real tree has
bother me as
maintenance.
much as like all the needles going everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean we're pretty happy. We're pretty happy with our real fake tree.
I mean, the
With
great thing
our
is that
imitation tree.
yeah, the great thing is that they come with the lights on already half the time. So then you just got to hang your ornaments on. Boom, good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and with this one, because if we want to put it in a corner, we just bend everything. you know, I mean, it's, with the little metal structure, I could make a 90-degree angle on my tree and actually fit it up against the,
Oh my God, that's great.
or detach enough branches for it.
Shift everything around, unplug it over here and plug it in there.
That's right. That's right.
That is it for this week, everybody. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. We see you guys out there. Don't forget to check out our Movember page. Again, you can click the link in the description or the link in the bio on our Instagram page. We would appreciate any donation that you guys can make so much. We would really appreciate it. And then catch us back here next time for more Two Guys, Three Crowns.